Good afternoon, everybody. We are back on the water. You know how we do, in case you guys didn't notice, that truck that was pulling out as I was pulling in, that was none other than Jordan Lee. AL ready. I am in. Crank for the bird. You are correct, my friend. I am crank for the bird. Alright, Bass Assassin, what's up, what's happening? And we are back on the water. It has been a while. But now it's game time. I don't know what the water temp is. I don't know anything about this water. I just know that it got cold. Unlimited, what is happening? Bro. Bro, I know your name came way before Russell Wilson. But that vato, have you seen his I don't even know how to describe it, but have you seen his situation where he's over here talking about how he's Mr. Unlimited? It's very, very awkward, the whole situation where he's describing his alter ego. His alter ego, which just so happens to be Mr. Unlimited. Which, I mean, you guys should go see that guy. Let me get the mics in, guys. We're not, it's like we've never done this before, you know? I'm over here talking to you guys like we're mic'd up, but we ain't mic'd up, bros. We are definitely not mic'd up. Now we should be mic'd up. Here we go. We're back in action like we know what we're doing. An 11-pound drum on Sunday. Bro, me and the Mustache Maniac both caught our fair share of, well, our sizable drum. Okay, so now we are, what's up, Tom? What's happening? We're back. We're on the water. We're gonna go try this spot that me and the Mustache Maniac were fishing the other day, and we caught 2 catfish off of it, but I didn't feel like we actually hit it up, you know, as thoroughly as we could. So we're gonna go try that area out. Apparently the water temp is 52 degrees. I don't know what happened here, but it must have gotten cold. My reel broke off the rod at the same. Bro, that sounds like that sucks. That's a sucky situation, dog. So yeah, Unlimited. There's this video of Russell Wilson talking about his alter ego, talking about how he's Mr. Unlimited. Dude, it like just gives me, I don't know. It makes me, I don't know, I guess they say it's cringy. He's there and he's all like, so anytime, you know, I got to get ready for a moment. Left third. Dude, I would leave after that as well, but I had to stay on the water as long as I could. So he said, anytime I need to do this or that, blah, blah, blah. He goes, I talked to Mr. Unlimited. Oh man, it just listening to it over and over again, bro. It didn't feel good. But I know who the real Unlimited is. And it ain't Russell Wilson. So far, guys, we see that the water temp is 52 degrees. Have zero idea how that happened. I mean, it's been like in the 30s. And it will, again, be in the 30s and then go to the 40s. Probably the high tomorrow is like 40... I don't know, 45, 48, I don't remember. So we'll see if we come out here tomorrow. But like I said, we're just gonna try out this spot. And you know we got to go to that riprap afterwards. And I'm over here. I hope that AL Edits was able to see that I am in the Crank for Bank tournament. But let's see. So we're gonna side image this area. We'll side image it. We'll see if there's bait there. And if there still is, then we're gonna throw. We hesitate to bust out the active target because I don't know. Why I have it, nobody knows. Why I never use it, nobody knows. But, because I've seen some guys pulling out like 30-pound bags out of this place. But they are definitely using the active target. So I have nothing against it. I'm just saying, I just feel like catching them without it is more my thing. So we are going over that essentially, there's like a little point that comes out underneath us. I'm gonna see if those bait balls are still there. And if they're there, then we're gonna try and pick one or two off of this. So we got about, it comes up to 15 feet. And then it'll drop down to like 30 or so. But as I cruised right over it, yo, what's up, Joey? What's happening? Just out here trying to see how we could build up our resistance to the cold, apparently. I didn't see any bait over there. So we're gonna come back around town one more time. Check and see if we see any bait. It's hump day. I didn't get out the last 2 days because, you know, work issues causing me headaches, so I had to stay focused on that grind before I can get on this grind. All right, I see no bait. Yo, what's up, Pelicans? What's happening? I see no bait right there. I'll go just to the way edge of that, essentially the tip of that underwater point. And then we'll see if there's bait there. If there is not, then we're gonna move on. We're just cruising, guys. Hopefully everybody's having a good hump day. There might be some bait way over there where those pelicans and other white birds are at, so we might go check them out. Joey going bankrupt on some Black Friday fishing deals. Tom, we are using a Starlink in order to bring this to you guys live and correct. Sometimes I use the phone, but that's for my 360 camera. If I don't have a 360 camera, then we don't need. It's because the 360 can't connect to the Starlink. There's all kinds of issues depending on what cameras you use. So the 360 doesn't connect to the Starlink. But the 360 can use mobile data. It's just when it uses mobile data, we're limited to the areas that we can go. So that's why we got to go back and forth between a GoPro sometimes, maybe some 360 action every now and then. It just all depends. I'm looking at another area over here, guys. The area that I wanted to use, I wanted to hit up. It didn't have any bait. So if it ain't got no bait, well, I didn't see any fish either. But yeah, Joey, I didn't hit up any Black Friday deals because my tackle tavern has let's just say a feces ton of baits in there. So there's no need for me to get some more baits. We got to figure out how to get those baits to work so that then we can go and look for more baits. When we use up those baits, say plastics and stuff like that. All right, we're gonna go to the other side where all these birds are. Let's see what they're up to. Let's go bowl for some buzzards, bros. There's a bunch of pelicans over here, and we're gonna see what everybody's up to. Homie, where's the at? All right, busting up the pelican party. Let's hope that that busted up party doesn't cause us to be victims of an Alfred Hitchcock movie. It does smell somewhat fishy right here. Drill and chill, what is happening, my dude? I don't know if I told you last time, dog, but appreciate that shout out, homie. Now I'm seeing these birds cruising. Right now the water temp is 53 degrees. We are just kind of looking for some bait. If we can't find any bait, well, last option is to fish around and find out, but it smells fishy right there, dog, but I didn't see any bait. Drill and chill, getting ready for that ice fishing. You can count me out on that, bro. Interesting. We do not see any bait, guys, or at least I don't see any right now. We've just cruised around for however long I've been on and haven't thrown a single line. Oh, actually, guys, I don't know if you guys heard me at the beginning that if you guys had seen the boat that was coming off or the trailer that was coming off the water at the time that I was getting in, that just so happened to be Jordan Lee. That's right, Bassmaster champion Jordan Lee. Which is odd because I saw a Facebook post of his that said that he was going to hibernate for the rest of the year, but hey, man, good fishing conditions call out the best of us. All right, so I see birds going crazy over there. Maybe the bait's over there. We're just cruising around town, guys. We ain't got nothing better to do than waste gas and get cold. Haven't thrown a single line. I'm letting nature talk to me, guys. And nature is talking to me about all these white birds over here with these pelicans. Clint, you are correct. I am running out of daylight. What time is it? Oh, we got 3:15. .315, and we're still just cruising around. We must have been cruising around for like 15 minutes. Yo, what's up, beards? Okay, all right. I finally see some arches. I see some bait. All right, guys, we're probably about where we need to be. There is a mile-long bait ball down there. Smells like the San Francisco Bay. Nice and fishy. I'm gonna try and not drift away before I get my trolling motor out and my pants up. Here we go. The wind has pushed us off a little bit, but all the bait was around here. It's about where the birds told us it was. Well, let's see what the fish finder says. I'm gonna put my sun cover on because a little bit of warmth, a little bit of anonymity. There's birds and bait behind me. The birds are hanging out with me. Finally, they get to be my homies. These guys friggin' would always leave the party when I was here. I don't know why they hate me, guys, but finally, they want to hang out. I mean, it don't get more clued in than this, guys. The birds ain't running away from me anymore. I have become one of them. Let's just see if we can get a fish, though. Nope, there's one right there. And it came off. There's one right there. Probably a catfish or a drum. Let's find out. Let's not horse them too much. Probably a catfish right off the bat if I had to guess. Well, let's see what it is. Oh, it's a drum. Drum roll, please. Ay, ay, ay. We start off with a drum. A drum, relax. We start off with a nasty old drum to start the day off. Let's start our hump day off with a drum. Drums, please. Ay, ay, ay. We're in the bait, but we're also in the drum line. We are in the drum line, boys. Excuse me, drum. Nasty old drum. Let's get back out there. No idea where the bait's at now, but we'll throw it back out there.
Trex, are you asking or are you asking me if I'm looking for a guide? Because I kind of just fish around and find out. Drums, huh? How nice. Came out here on a hump day for some drums. How nice. The drum ruined the party. Everybody left. They saw the drum and they're like, ew, gross. A drum. Everything's all good, Hustle, except for that drum that we just caught, but it's all good. I have this Morris Signature Series reel. This is the one that I won at the Bassmaster Classic by guessing who the owner is or who the founder of the Bass Pro Shop was. And of course, in case you guys don't know, that was Johnny Morris. So then they hooked me up with his rod and reel. I said, all right, that's cool. Drove all the way to Oklahoma to win a rod and reel. Not bad. I'm from West Tennessee, just looking for a trip down there, fished. So, I kind of just go around fishing every chance I get and just kind of break apart a little piece of the lake here and there, or attempt to. Let's see if we can find some fish. So in case you guys don't know, remember to enter the Tackle Warehouse gift card giveaway that ends December 13th. And no, Beards, it was not a 13-pound drum. I don't want a 13-pound drum, dog. I don't even want a 3-pound drum. I'm at work watching you fish. Let's see that double digit. All right, Antonio, I'll see what's up. The birds, after I caught that drum, they left me, dog. They said, this fool, he brought the drums to the party, and they were gone. They don't like that drum line. All right, let's cruise around. Let's see what we see. As we cruise around, I'm trying to see if I see any bait balls or anything cool like that down there. Saw it on the boat, on the main motor, and then the party was over after one drum. I see like 1 or 2 fish left on the left. I don't see the bait ball anymore. It just kind of disappeared. So we may have to get on the main motor and cruise around, see where these fools is at. Because if we go out with just one drum, that's gonna be sad. Pick quick. It's all good, man. No need to worry about typing. Okay, we got a southwest wind. It's about 50 degrees out here. Feels like a little cooler than 50, but whatever. It does look a little darker than what it should be at this time. It's barely 3:30. Let's get on the main motor. Let's go find another little bait party to bust up, and then I see one over there. The birds are going crazy. Maybe we can go bust that party up. We're gonna be some party crashers today, guys. We're gonna go crash up as many as we can and see if we can't get a fish or two out of them. You know, use Mother Nature to our advantage. Let Mother Nature tell us where the fish is at. I'm assuming you guys can see all those birds over there. I mean, we ain't even going very far. I ain't even tying down my rods. Moderator, I know you love to hear that. I don't know if there's a lot of bait action right here. I think this is just a little hangout party going on. I don't think this is indicative of there being bait down there. I think they're just kind of chilling. Sorry guys, we're gonna go around bowling for buzzards a little bit. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, there's a mountain of bait down there. I guess we're working in unison right here. I go churn up the bait and the birds start munching. Symbiotic relationship that we got going on right here, guys. Let's see if we can make this work. Let's see if we both can't benefit from so I definitely see the bait ball. And right now, guys, I'm using side imaging. I'm not using any forward facing. Again, I have it on the boat, but I never really use it. Why? Because apparently I just like to buy stuff that I don't use. Got a couple loons in the house. The bait is still down there. I can see it. I got side imaging in the front so I can see it left and right of us. I mean, it might even be back there. We're just trying out a different technique, guys. Just I mean, these guys is going crazy back there. Right now we are in 20 feet of water. can't tell if the birds are trying to trick me to go that way, but they're definitely going crazy in that direction. Oh, they are not tricking me, bro. Those guys are serious about whatever they're eating over there. Let's get on some trolling motor magic here and get a little closer to this bait ball. Oh, even the pelicans are coming in. Everybody's coming for this party, myself included. Gotta reel in fast. Sorry guys, I'd be answering some comments right now, but I'm about to catch me one of these birds. Not on purpose, just accidentally. All right, where we at, birds? Right about there, maybe? That looks right about good. Come and get you some. I'm a friendly. That bait ball is definitely, there's like a river of bait here, guys. But these guys seem to be getting attacked a little bit more. All right, dudes, let me get that phone so I can see what's up, what the homies are saying. They might be saying, bro, there's so much bait there and you ain't got nothing. They haven't left. I see some arches underneath. That means there's... Again, currently we are not using forward-facing sonar. We are using side imaging and nature, Mother Nature. That is right. They are not there for their health. These birds are here for some reason. I just got to figure out what's the reason. I mean, I know it's to eat, but I also want something to eat my bait too. Come on, birds. Fire them up. Fire them up. Fire it up. We are in 20 feet of water above nothing. We're just kind of hanging out in the channel, sort of. The birds do not want to leave here, so that's a good sign. They're just trying to eat. I'm gonna try and hit one of their edges. Let it sink down. Counter down and just kind of pop it back to me little by little. I mean, mean, you guys don't want to see me, bro. Watch this action over here. If I could just turn the son of a gun. That took a lot of forearm strength right there, guys. Let's get the birdie that. Yeah, little birds, I'm coming through. There's one. We'll let it sink down. It's probably another drum. It's gonna make me mad. That's probably a drum. If not, well, then it's gonna be a BBL Drizzy. But it's probably a drum. Let's go to the back of the boat so we can make this entertaining. I don't know what this is. You guys can hear it takes a little bit of drag. It's probably gonna be a drum, guys. I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm feeling like it's a drum. Somebody get that drum roll, please. Let's see what it is. It's gonna do one more run. It's a drum or a catfish, maybe. We're gonna keep saying that until we see what it is. That feels like a drum run. What do we got here? That feels like a drum run. I just want to see you. I just want to see you. Well, son of a drum. I should have brought the net back here, guys. Son of a drum. Here we go. Another drum. Would you look at that, guys? I don't know how big that drum is. I ain't weighing it. I ain't got no. I can only tell you it's a good sized drum. It is a good sized drum, guys. I don't know if you can see that. Get out of here, dog. Go play somewhere else. Ay, ay, ay. Second time we caught a drum, and second time that the birds just disappear. Phone. You tell me, guys. We're fishing around and we're finding out that there's only drum in this. Jordan Lee only left us drums. Escott, we're following each other, man. The birds, we're going around in circles. We're like, all right, where you guys at? Okay, I'm going over there. And they're like, oh, we're gonna go where he was. And the next thing you know, we're all in the same spot. We're all lost. But it looks like Jordan Lee only left us drums, guys. He came out here, caught all the bass, and just left us drums. At least he left us something, right? On a hump day edition, he came out, cleared the lake out as only he could, and he left us drums. Gracias, Senor Lee, for leaving us at least drums, because we could be out here in 50-degree weather and not catching anything. So we got to be grateful, guys. We got to be grateful that we came out here and we got some kind of action. We heard the drag take off a little bit. Where there's drum, there's smallmouth. Oh, well, count me in, dog. Let's go find them. There's probably gonna be a striper, bro. Next thing you know, run into a dumb old striper and everything but what I want. All right, where the birds at? Where my birds at? I'm gonna go to the back of the boat, guys, so I can take a knee, do my lunges while I'm reading your messages. Ay, 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 bros. Okay, I don't see any real bait balls anymore. I gotta make sure that my phone isn't inside the net, because If it's in the net, dudes, I will put it in the water like nobody's business. What's our time? We got 340. Where the birds at? All right, guys. Let me check my hook, see if that drum. Oh, you know that drum bent out my hook. You son of a gun. Okay, we're back in line. Whew, we would have lost a fish off of a bent hook. And then we would have cried about that. You don't want to cry when you're out on the water. You might summon the Llorona. All kinds of possibilities here, guys. I do apologize for not getting on these comments a little quicker, guys. I'm looking around trying to find these guys. Just move to a different spot and show Lee you can catch them. Bro, he caught him out of the whole lake. I don't know how he did it, but he cut him off the whole lake. Okay, let's see what this one is. Feels like a drum, possibly a catfish. This is catfish, guys. I will bet $0 that this is a catfish because I can feel him wrapping his dumb old body all over my line. I can feel my line getting all slimy. Hey, Catfish Grande, where you at, dog? I need you here, bro. I need you to make an appearance because this catfish right here, this is either a huge catfish. Let's not say huge. This is either a catfish or I'm about to break my PB. But my guess is this is a catfish just based, yeah, 100%, bro. I haven't seen him yet. But 100% the way he's moving his dumb old body down there, I could feel him just blowing blah, 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 all over my line. If you guys have come to the show to see a multi-species catching bonanza, well, you've come to the right spot. The Latin bass assassin has been known to every now and then catch himself some unknown, unexpected. Oh, negative. It's another drum. It's just a drum behaving like a catfish. Well, what in the... Jordan, how could you just leave me all these drums, dog? Jordan Lee left me all the drums. All right, guys. Another good-sized drum. Why? I don't know. All right, guys. That's already 3 drums. We got to get out of here. Forget this place. I don't like the music that's being played here, bro. I do not like the band. Oh, man. The Latin drum assassin. What's up? What's happening? You guys didn't know I was so musical. So musically inclined, huh? Well, I am. And here we are. These guys keep bending out my hooks on the bass that I'm going to catch right now. They're going to break off my hook. All right, guys. Let's catch one more here and then we're out of here. We're not going home, but we can't stay here because this is ridiculous. Just drums, dog. It's like I'm on a drum solo right now. One time at band camp, I caught 3 drums. It was ridiculous. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But we're going to go find another bait ball. This section is full of all the drums that Jordan Lee left for us. He probably hogged all the 7-pounders. Get where's Jordan? Share a couple, dog. Don't leave me with these guys. All right, guys, but if this is the first time you've tuned into this musical medley that we got going on here, if you guys would like to be entered in to win a $50 gift certificate to Tackle Warehouse, all you got to do is be a subscriber and put a comment in my 1,100 subscriber giveaway, and bam, December 13th, we will have the drawing closes at 5 p.m. Central on the Friday the 13th. You got to make a run to another spot, brother. Hey, Woody, that's what I'm feeling, but I just want to get one more. Tito Puente over here. Okay. All right, guys. I'm tired of being Lars out here and catching drum. Let's roll. Let's go get them, dogs. We're out here catching whatever, but it ain't whatever we want. So we're gonna cruise around. I'm gonna strap the rods down this time because it's getting a little choppy. We don't have any bird indicators anymore. There went our cheat sheet. The birds are gone, so can't utilize those guys. I don't know where they went. They just don't want me cheating off their paper, you know what I'm saying? They're like, we're tired of giving this fool the answers because he still somehow gets them wrong. I'm like, dude, I'm a slow learner, dog. Give me a break. But this will teach you guys, never copy off of someone's paper. Maybe one of the big ones is in the mix. I don't know, guys. These fools is just messing with me. They're here to break my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. And some other words in that song. All right, guys. Where, oh, where are my bait fish? The birds are gone. Cheat sheet's gone. Okay, there's some bait fish right there. Okay. Looks like there's some fish around there. They're probably all drum right here, so go back. Pobre vato. Sorry, Antonio. Yo, T-Rex. Okay, here's a huge old bait ball right here. T-Rex, appreciate you signing up for that giveaway. Okay, there's a huge bait ball right there. I saw some fish around there. Let's post up right here, cast behind us so that the wind don't mess with us too much. I'll try not to let you guys see my butt crack. No guarantees in the winter. There's a higher likelihood of butt crack, just so you guys know. There's also a higher likelihood of flying out of my boat, apparently. But you know, I'm very nimble, guys. You know, back wrestling day, you know, I'm right here. All right, guys, let's boom, boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? It's going to take a little more than that to get me in the water. These fools don't know. They don't know, bros. They don't know. Let's see about getting us one or two off this bait ball. We went over the bait ball, so I'm throwing behind us. That thing went like, dude, it was like a river of bait. Oh, and I got a mask on right now, dudes. I'm like lucha libre out here. Don't be surprised if I jump off the ropes right now, guys, and freaking body slam one of these drums. If I catch another drum, bro, I'm gonna freaking canyon cutter that fool. I had a whole discussion with the mustache maniac. He told me that a canyon cutter was some other wrestler's move. He was like, bro, that's I don't even remember the wrestler's move. He's like, oh no, dude, I'm doing a something. I was like, bro, that's a canyon cutter. Then he was all like, what is that? So then I had to show him a canyon cutter. And if you guys know, you know, bro. But if you don't, well, then you probably believe it's whatever he said it was. Time hack. We're almost at 4 o'clock. Eventually we gotta go beat that riprap, because if we don't catch one here, dudes, we gotta frickin' make sure that we don't zero. I mean, comfort dinks are over there, but we don't want that right now. We're looking for them giants. We're running one of those forward-facing minnow type baits. It's got a little paddle tail. I think it's got a Kitech. No, it's got a mayor on the back. So it's got this jig head right here. I don't even remember what this jig head is. And then it's got a mayor on the back. So that's our setup right now. And all we're doing is casting that baby out there. We're letting him sink, counting him down. Counting him down like he's freaking ready for liftoff. And then we just pop him. Slowly work him back to us. We're doing it blind though. Remember that one time when I when I ripped my blouse? Oh, we got some Nacho Libre references going on here. The eggs were a lie, Steven. A lie. They give me no eagle powers. They give me no nutrients. That's what we're talking about here, guys. Nacho Libre on the water. That's what's up. Ramses, he's not dancing at the party. It's chaos out here. The colder it gets, the crazier it gets. There's no telling what's gonna go on out here. We're just gonna let them sink. We are in 25 feet of water. We're just out in the middle of the channel, dudes. Why? Nobody knows. Why are we not in our house, warm, cuddled up on the couch like you guys, just watching some dummy out on the water? I don't know. But here we go. Come on, baby, one time. Some other than a drum. we will have to go to that riprap in 5 or so minutes. And we will be throwing a jerkbait. Is about 50 something degrees. I mean, we could throw my American shad square bill, but I just want to see what a jerkbait feels like on that riprap, so I can feel like Hank Cherry out there trying to catch me some nice bass just chilling off that riprap. Dudes, right now when I said that I was in wrestling, the moderator probably rolled her eyes so far back that she's freaking like a slot machine just going ding, 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 ding. Because, well, her eyeballs are just spinning because she don't like it when I say I was in wrestling, bro. I don't know why. Wish I was out there right now. I'm in Kenworth in Virginia. Yo, Mr. Truckin'. Mr. Truckin', it is like Killian Truckin'. Bro. I wish you were out here too, player, so you could show me how to catch a fish, dog. That ain't a drum. Because these drums, bro, I'm about to punch a hole in a drum. But that's why I get out here, my dude. For those who can't, roll with me, players. Roll with me. See how many drum I can catch inadvertently. Let's even throw in a catfish, maybe. But we ain't trying for those. They just accidentally happen. ARC. You know, RC, I'm Mexican, bro. We're all about suffering, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no way around that. Oh, all of a sudden the bait fish decided to come out underneath the boat, huh? Well, let's check it out. Let's do it again. So I see a bunch of bait fish that just pulled up underneath. But you are welcome, RC. I will get out here as many days as I can suffer through. But at some point in time, bro, I'm a desert rat. And a desert rat can only take so much cold. The desert rat will not hibernate, but he will stay in his cave for a little bit. And then he'll jump out there when it gets a little warmer. Come summertime, dogs, I'll be out here from sun up to sundown. You'll be like, what's wrong with this fool? How is this guy out there all day in that humidity, covered up from head to toe? I'll be like, dogs, that's what I was made for. I was made for that heat. Yo, Mr. Truckin', hopefully you enter that giveaway, because what's better if you can't get out on the water than the potential chance of winning a $50 Tackle Warehouse gift card. Also, homies, I just want to put this poll out there, see what you guys want to do. So I always go to Tackle Warehouse. No affiliation, just Tackle Warehouse, because I'm like, whatever, dudes, I shop there, so maybe these vatos shop there too. But I can mix it up and do it like to the Bass Pro Shop or something like that. It's just all whatever you guys want. You let me know. We can switch it up, because I don't got to give my money to Tackle Warehouse. I can give it to other places because I have no sponsors other than the good Lord himself. So we have no reason to always go to Tackle Warehouse. We can go to other places wherever you guys want. You guys let me know. Bait ball has cruised beneath us. Let's roll, guys. We got to go get ourselves a largemouth because we are not looking to zero. Yes, we have caught 3 ridiculous sized drum, but on this channel, since we are the Latin Bass Assassin, what's up, what's happening, then we are needing a bass in order to keep that non-zero streak alive. We're gonna keep it alive as long as if I see another bait ball, I'm just rolling, guys, because we're going to the Rip Rap. We tried. We did what we could out in the middle. But all we could do was start a band, and that was it. Get along that Rip Rap, and we're gonna be protected from this wind. The wind ain't all that bad. Bro. I had to get a little closer to the moon in order to try and pick one off, dog. We gotta do what we gotta do, dog. We gotta go as close to the moon as possible if necessary. We're willing to go to all kinds of lengths, bro. All right, I think that dude's gonna cut me off right there. And that's cool, that's cool. He was headed there, so he can be there. Now, I think I'm gonna throw myself a jerkbait in this area, but I might switch over to that not the chatterbait, guys. I don't even have one tied on right now. I might switch over to the square bill in un momento. Here we go, baby. Let's work this Rip Rap. We're gonna work down. Ooh, everybody's on the Rip Rap. We got one to my left, one to my right. I started off over here because I wanted to go that way. But actually, let's work this rock real quick. I always go in this direction, so I figured I'd go in the opposite direction and see if there's some BBLs up in here. Where you at, BBLs? Show yourself, BBLs. Let's see what's up. Uh-oh. I'm gonna throw this jerkbait for a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna switch over to my square bill crankbait. That seems to be the guy who usually catches around here, but that was in different times, different temperatures. Raising up the motor, guys. I'm not trying to get more subscribers right now. I'm just raising up the motor. We'll see what the homies is saying now that I got time. You got the drums. I definitely need the bass for oh. Look at that drum, huh? I need that BASS to have any shot of making a band. I'm throwing this mega bass, kind of Tennessee shad. I wish he'd quit spinning around, but that's what I'm throwing right now. Oh, you guys see how the wind just, I want to be on this side, but the wind says, nah, bro, you got to be on this side. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to keep it from doing that. It's because that wind, guys, that wind is all over the place right now. Let's do this low-level casting. You know, sidearm, like, I know some people don't like this guy, but like Mahomes. Yeah, I like to throw it to Travis Kelce and, you know, Super Bowls and the refs, and I think I almost had one. That's probably too manly. Not froggy enough of a voice. I think I almost had one right there, guys. I don't know what happened. I'm over here trying to mock Patrick Mahomes, and the refs went down there and they cut my line. Yo, Patrick, if you ever want to be on the show, bro, just let me know. The only ones who can't be on the show are 49ers. So I'm a Cowboys fan. We got to draw the line somewhere. Three drum, 0 bass. Yo, Mr. Creel, we got 3 drum, 0 bass. And also, Mr. Creel, the GTO does have the number 4 finesse hooks. Just a little FYI. But yes, sir, we had 3 drum. I mean, the Vatos couldn't even give me at least some street cred and say they were big drum. They just said 3 drum. Come on, guys. I had to work for those drum. I had to bully some birds out of the way and get in there. So right now, Mr. Creel, we are throwing a jerk bait along this riprap. We usually go with that square bill American shad, but I just want to try something different. I will probably go back to that square bill in a little bit, but I just wanted to see if they'd bite a jerk bait kind of just chilling right there. You know, fish around and find out, see if we can't get a little BBL drizzy. But the problem with this jerkbait is that I gotta slow up or slow down, whichever direction you're looking at it, in order to work this riprap. Yo, what's happening, Don? 3 of the biggest drum imaginable. All right, guys, let's not oversell it. I've imagined bigger drums. I mean, the Mustache Maniac, he caught himself a good-sized drum when he was on the boat. And as you can see, there is no Mustache Maniac today. After he outfished me, I made him walk the plank. And that's just life, bro. When you're the captain of the ship, you can do that. Make him walk the plank. Man, oh man, oh man. Tomorrow will be about 40 some degrees. I think it's low 40s. I'll have to see how committed I am to the suffering. If they're biting, I'll be here. But I don't know if they're biting right now, guys. Only the drums are biting. But Mr. Creel, I mean, in my defense, my dude, Jordan Lee was here. So, you know, when you follow up a dude like that, there might not be nothing left after that, dude. I was putting my boat in and he was taking his boat out. And at that point in time, I knew. And I was like, I don't think he left me anything. That dude came and stuck every bass in this lake. But he left me some drum, Mr. Creel, so that's pretty nice. Because we could have zeroed. I mean, we're still technically zeroing on largemouth, but we could have done worse. We felt a bite. But as always, being out on the water, that's a win, sort of. He's from Coleman. So he came out and just cleaned him up, dog. I would assume. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He came over here. I hope he just pops up into this live stream and says, bro, I left you nothing. And I'll be like, oh, dang. Thanks, bro. That's when you know you've made it, guys. But I've talked to him a couple times. Cool dude. What's our time hack? Our time hack is 4:15. We may have to switch over to the square bill and grind that rip wrap. We tried being out in the channel, letting nature tell us where the fish were at. And it worked, but it wasn't the right fish. What technique are you most confident in? So, I am most confident in Texas rigging or slow moving baits like shaky heads, jigs, Texas rigged worms and stuff like that. This faster moving bait kind of situation, we're working them. This is outside of my comfort range a little bit, but I mean, we make it happen, dude. Whatever the fish are biting, then that's what we're trying to throw. But little by little, we'll figure it out. But that slow rolling game, that's what I like to do. I like to, and this is mainly like in the summer time frame. I like to throw a worm to the grass, then pop it out of the grass to the edge of that grass line, And then feel that thunk. And then do one of those Olympic style weightlifter hook sets. You know, when you do that deep squat and that's what I like to do, bros. This right here, we know this is what we gotta do, because I don't think we're gonna be Texas rigging too much right now. We have caught some off of Shaky Head, but not anything Texas rigged. I don't know why. Maybe because it's 50 degrees out here. The water temp dropped, I don't know, maybe 8 degrees in the last 2 days. There's one. Is he green? Let's find out. Oh, he's a little green guy. How nice. Now let's see if we get him in the boat. We've had this happen a couple times where we just lose them because we like to play around. Probably a 2.5 pounder or so. No, maybe more like a 2 pounder. But let's get off the riprap to keep silver safe. I got them good hooks in there, Mr. Creel, so we're not too worried about that. It's got a fat belly on it, I'll tell you that much. Let's just flip them. Why not? Because we're crazy like that. Thank you. Good Lord, we still are on the no-zero streak. Let's see if this will help us on that Crank the Bank tournament. Let's see if this size will level us up a couple inches or so. It might not, but let's find out. I got hooked by that back hook. All right, there it is. A little chubby 2 pounder, bros. He's little, but he's fat. That's what's up. It's here, guys. These guys love to see fish off the road. They love it. I love it here. Let's see if it's got to be above 15 inches in order for it to help us. Let's see what we got here. Negative. That will not help. So we'll just toss them back. Let me just verify. All right, guys, let me just verify real quick. I know everybody wants me to put him back in the water. I want to put him back in the water too, but I gotta, well, just in case, so you guys can see this little fool. He ain't a giant by any means. He ain't a Guntersville giant, but bro, it's like 50-something degrees out here. I'm glad I even just had this fool. Let's see what my catch total is. Yep, we need 15.5, bigger than 15.5 in order for it to help us. All right, guys, so that's what's up. We caught one. Let's keep going. All right, there went our mega bass. No idea what happened right there. I'm gonna go look for it though. What? Oh, there went 25 bills in the sky. Frickin' mega bass. I guess the mega bass just didn't want to hang out with me, dudes. What was that all about? This mega bass out here trying to bust a frickin' reading rainbow, bro. Letting me know that he can fly twice as high. Take a look, it's in the book. And now my mega bass is gone, dudes. Arrivederci, mega bass. You son of a gun. I don't see him, guys. He just went flying. Zero idea why. He just went flying. It's like my line got wrapped up on my rod. Oh, I see that son of a gun. We got a rescue mission going on, guys. We got a rescue mission going on. I got him. Bros. Mega bass. We got him, boys. Whew. We just saved ourselves 25 bills. Yeah. Bros. Look at that. Look at that, guys. We got him. We got him back. Thank you, good Lord. We just saved ourselves 25 bills. This was better than the catch. Dudes, look at all the line that came off. No idea what happened. But all this line right here, that just broke off and went flying. Mega bass down. But we got him back, guys. We got him back. This is what we would have lost. This mega bass looks like a Tennessee shad, I think. Oh man, we would have lost that vato. Woo! Sometimes you gotta fish around and find out for your own lures. Sometimes it goes like that, guys. You can't make this stuff up, dudes. You cannot make this stuff up. I don't know, guys. Should have retied. Oh man, we got him back. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do now, because we don't want to waste time tying that fool on and putting the line through the guides, is we're gonna run this square bill right here. Good thing we got him back, dudes. That made my day more than catching that fish. Okay, maybe they're equal. Maybe they are equal. Let's see if we can catch one off of this. Now that we got confidence in that square bill, I mean in the jerk bait, now it's gone. We're gonna try and bump this guy along as many rocks as we can. I can't believe it, bros. We got him back. John, whoever was walking this riprap, bro, that would have been a Christmas present right there. They would have been all like, who's dumb enough to lose a freaking mega bass? Well, you're looking at him. But this guy who's dumb enough to lose one is also dumb enough to try and go get it back. And this time it worked out. Dudes, he was just kind of, he was suspending, so that was nice. He was face down, donkey up, and he was just chilling there for a little bit, but then the turbulence of the trolling motor kind of pushed him, and then he went off the rock, and then he went into a crevasse of the rock, and I was like, oh, this guy's a goner. But then I just stuck my rod tip, which might not have been smart, because that's a G. Loomis rod. I stuck my rod tip in there and just happened to hook the little dude, and he's back. No man gets left behind. You guys saw what I did when I lost my jig and my top water on this riprap. If you guys don't know about that, we were live. We saw a duffel bag on the side right here. We were trying to see if it was part of a crime or had some kind of treasure in it. We didn't know what it was there, why it was there. Turns out it just had a whole bunch of plywood and a piece of tire tread. I don't know what that combination's all about, but we lost a couple lures trying to figure that out. Then I came over here later that night in the dark, did some spelunking, and found out that my baits were still there. And that bag was a Herschel bag, which apparently is a decent bag. I don't believe it, guys. We got them back. Oh, sorry about that, Adam. Adam, we are fishing Lake Guntersville. My bad, dude. I don't know how long I was rambling on, my dude. I did not catch anything on that BX Brat, dude. Mr. Colin, no luck on that BX Brat. That Brat has gone back into the tackle tavern, and he's just kind of chilling, waiting for his next turn to shine, or attempt to shine. Christine, thank you for entering the Tackle Warehouse gift card giveaway. Hopefully you spread the word about the channel. We will be doing those giveaways every 2 weeks for the next 8 months, dudes. 8 months at a minimum. You know it, 22, that was definitely a Chippendale Rescue Rangers. You know we had to bust that out to get that mega bass out. That mega bass was almost one fish, one kill, as in we lost him. Not as in the normal one fish, one kill, one cast, one kill. It was like the dude caught one fish and he was goners. One bass. The other fish he caught was a catfish. So I don't think that really counts. Oh, right now I'm throwing an American shad with a square bill on it, guys. Don, I thought it was a small, man. Dude, all you gotta do is cut off the sleeves, maybe cut off the bottom, and you got yourself that Ezekiel Elliott look, dude. You can walk around, show that midriff, you know what I'm saying? If you got a 6-pack, Don, that's what's up. Show the guns, show the 6-pack. But that's if you got it like that, Don. Which I know you do, bro. I got confidence. And sometimes it's just a matter of confidence, Don. You know, I'll pull that move off if I had a small shirt, dog. I mean, you'd be seeing my, hey, what was that? Did I miss one? You'd be seeing my dad bod, but dude, it's all about confidence. Again, guys, remember about that Tackle Warehouse giveaway. Go get you some funds, bro, on me. Friday the 13th will be the drawing. And then we'll have another one. Sadly, it won't be before Christmas unless I shift the date, guys. Then it could be a Christmas present. But right now, the way the dates line up, since it's every other Friday that we do them, right now the way the dates line up, it will be after Christmas. It'll be like the 27th maybe. So it'll be a late Christmas present, or we can shift the dates just so that maybe it'll be a Christmas present for somebody. You guys see that current up here? That current is pushing through right now. There's some wind-generated current going on right now, guys. Right in front of me. I think next time I come out here, we're gonna try and hit up those bait balls again, because eventually we're gonna hit one that has bass in it. And it's not gonna be one that has just drum, but that was our luck today, guys, just drum. You guys seen this current going on right here? The other side of this bridge or of this causeway must be real choppy over there. Let's go take a peek. Time hack, 4:30. Sorry, sorry, bird. My voice cracked right there. Be over. Gotta turn my lights on. The other side of the lake is definitely not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. I don't think you guys can see that. All right, I'm gonna try and tie on that jerkbait. I'm pretty confident that I can get one off of this square bill. All right, guys, I'll let you guys decide. Should I go square bill or should I go jerkbait heading back down that riprap? This is a viewer's choice situation right here. Either way works for me. I plan to catch a fish either way, so. Comfort bait for comfort dinks. Dude, my comfort bait. Oh, you know what I should throw, guys? Mr. Creel, what do you think about me throwing that little tiny chatterbait all the way down this riprap? Should we bust out the tiny chatter, guys? That little son of a gun, he might handle business, guys. Mr. Creel, you cool with that? Don, you cool with my mini chatterbait? Or are we gonna go jerkbait? I'll start setting up that jerkbait till I see otherwise. And I might also look for abrasions while I'm at it. I have no idea what happened to this line. Must have gotten wrapped up on my rod tip and then bam, goners. What just happened here? All right, guys, let me just cut off all this right here. Just to be safe. And then I'm gonna cut off all the extra that was left on this jerkbait. Oh man, I could have freaking Nico rigged this bridge right here. Well, too late for that. Let's work this jerkbait. This will take 2 seconds to tie this baby back on. Assuming that I can see everything. Let's summon our inner Hank Cherry and try and get us some good size fish off of this jerkbait right here. All right, we're back in action. We're back in action, guys. Let me twist this a little bit. Excuse me. Had a little hiccup right there, guys. An actual hiccup, not some kind of mistake or anything like that. All right, so we're not gonna go as shallow as we usually do with the crankbait because there's some rocks that are chilling right there. So we're gonna pull out just a little bit. We do have the wind at our back, so that's gonna, hey bird, you almost got taken out, player. So that's gonna speed up our presentation ever so slightly because we're drifting towards the bait. Also, the wind is blowing above that causeway, and it is pretty strong. I'm not trying to look into your eyes, guys. I'm trying to, the motor, I don't want it to hit one of these rocks. The wind is blowing it kind of stupid, the back of the boat. I wasn't even paying attention to my jerkbait right there. So focused on the motor. All right, I think we should be all right here. You guys able to see all the side imaging on the fish finder in the front? That's a good eye, Don, good eye. Well, that was a terrible cast, guys. That went out into the creek somewhere or into the channel. But maybe that's where it needs to be. Well, Don, I can't really feel the wind because it's above the causeway, so thankfully I don't really feel it too much. Every now and then we'll get a little breeze that comes through, but nothing too crazy. On the other side, it's got to be terrible. I'm sure the other side is miserable. That's why I didn't go to that side. You guys, I don't know if you can see it, but I try and cast that way because the wind just blows my bait off to the left. I would like to control my boat a little bit better, but depending on how I do it, it might push the motor back, and that I don't want. That felt kind of fishy, but maybe not. I'm not the best at boat positioning, but let's do what we got to do. John, I'm in Guntersville, Lake Guntersville in Guntersville, Alabama. I have no idea why Antonio put nalgas. I definitely don't want my silver's nalgas to be on the rocks. We don't want that. Right now, the way the wind's blowing, it just sort of has me angled. Dang it. It has me angled at like a 45. Usually I'm not this concerned with Silver hitting her butt on the water, but this situation is kind of... Oh, Antonio, we did catch a bass. I don't remember if it was a largemouth or a spotted bass, but we did catch one. It was on a mega bass. And then our mega bass went flying off. Next cast, bro, the mega bass went flying off into the... that wind, as soon as it goes up, that's where we got problems, because then it flies off to the left. But we'll try and make it happen. Very next cast, the mega bass went into the water and thought it was gonna rust in peace, but we ended up saving it. Oh, no, dog, yeah, we did catch that largemouth, or at least green bass. Ah, that wind. I mean, but they could just as easily be off on the deeper end of this as well. I'm basically running muscle memory because I can't lose sight of my engine. I did pick it up, but everybody who has a boat knows that anything, boats bust out another 1,000. So I'm trying to avoid boating myself. So we got 3 drum and 1 largemouth on a mega bass jerkbait. The water temp is about 52 degrees, maybe 53, somewhere around there. We caught what we could while we were out here. Jordan Lee was out here before us, cleaned up most of the lake. I'm sure he did. So we're just glad we caught one, because when you follow up a Bassmaster Classic winner, he might even be a 2-time Bassmaster Classic winner. When you follow him up, you just be lucky to get one. Hey, get away from there, Silver. Don't be playing in those rocks. That was scary. Silver was gonna come up lame. I would like to focus a little bit more on my cast and my cadence, but the wind is not playing. All right. I'll see about this one right here. Let it sit. I don't know if we'll be out tomorrow. There's one. Reeled it in a little bit. That's the one we focused on. I think we foul hooked him. Oh, he came off. Son of a gun. Definitely foul hooked him. I think he just came up to peek at what was going on. But that was the one time we were able to concentrate on our cadence. I think it just came up to look at what was going on, and then we foul hooked him. Because I could see that it was near the tail. Dang it. I should have at least brought it in. So that was definitely one. And now Silver wants to get positioned incorrectly again. The trim is up for sure. It is cold. Not as cold as it's going to be later on in the week, but it is definitely a little cool. Went fishing on Sunday, never got hit. My son caught 3. He made me proud. Well, bro, that's kind of like when the Mustache Maniac was here. He put a whooping on me as well. Man, it would have been nice to have pulled in that foul hooked fish, but oh well. Looked like a decent sized one. I could see the white belly. I just assumed that it was a largemouth. But it was, I popped it a couple times and let it sit, popped it, let it sit. And then when I pulled it kind of fast, that's when I ended up feeling the fish on the line. So it was the last pull. Silver, don't be dumb. Get away from those rocks, Silver. We're gonna run this. It's getting a little dark out here. Michael Harden. My email address is latinbassassin@gmail.com. Holla at your boy. LVD. Bro, after all those dinks we were catching for a while, I was Kevin Van Dink. Just depends on what day you catch me, dog. I could be Metro out here catching them BBLs, or I could be Kevin Van Dink. Dudes, that is like way over there now. I still got light, guys. I don't think you guys can see much. But the GoPro, the lenses don't pick up low light very well. So I'll keep running as long as I got light because, of course, we got to stay safe out here. You guys might only be able to see my fish finder since it's ridiculously sized. You guys might be able to see that glow. But dudes, if you're new to the channel and you want to subscribe, you can enter the $50 Tackle Warehouse gift card giveaway. and see what's up. So like I was saying earlier, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be out here tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be like 46 degrees. We just gotta see how brave we get. It'll be 46 degrees, and then maybe some along those lines. And then on the weekends, it should be about like somewhere in the 50s. So, barring like crazy wind or anything on the weekend, we'll be out here. And by we, I mean me and my many personalities. Man, I can't believe I missed that foul hooked one. I shouldn't have horsed it. Oh, you like that one, E? I don't remember who gave it to me. Might have been Colin. That was just a time that we were out here, bro, and these guys we were all coming up with the amount of dinks that I was catching, bro. We were coming up with all kinds of, I was part of the dink dynasty. There was plenty of time to come up with names for all the dinks that I was catching. It is 5 o'clock with the clouds out. There's not much light left. Nah, off of Scooby Dink, bro. That's when Velma was saying, "Dinkies, Daphne." I guess it's not bad for a hump day afternoon. We got in a little drum circle. We did our thing. Caught ourselves a bass, so that keeps the zero streak or the non-zero streak going. I mean, we come out here in the afternoons, guys. We only give ourselves about a 2-hour window, and we fish around and find out. And luckily, Jordan Lee left us one so that we could keep our streak alive. I think I'm gonna throw that square bill all the way down this riprap so we could, 1, speed it up, and 2, give them a little bit of vibration. Because as that sun goes down, so does the temperature. Oh, that's the way it is, Rude. Okay. But let me ask you one question, Escar. What were you doing at another fishing live? Oh, here we go. Escar found Rude, but why was he there? I think both of you guys were cheating on me, vatos. You guys went searching for bigger fish. Estos vatos. The only one who's true to me is El Catfish. Where is that guy? Catfish, where you at? I just read the other line, bro. He's a moderator on the other channel. He was embarrassed when I said that. What part of the lake are you fishing, Jeremy? I'm fishing Browns Creek area. Yo, what's up, Frenchie? I was keeping an eye on your faithful followers. Escar, the enforcer, going out there, figuring out, hey, what are you doing over here, Rude? ¿Qué pues, Rude? No, sir, Jeremy, we are not close to the dog food plant. The dog food plant it's past that big bridge over there. It's a little dark right now, so it's hard to see where I'm at, but I'm just fishing the riprap on Browns Creek on Highway 69. Not the dog food area, but I can see how this could be seen as the dog food area. Frenchie! Frenchie's the only true one to the channel. What about Colin? Does Colin go and watch other lives? Other fishing lives? Now we're gonna have turf wars and stuff, bro. Escar is gonna keep an eye on Frenchie and Colin to see who's watching what. He was the moderator, vato. ¿Qué pues? Again, we're running this one piece of riprap till we get to the dock. We're hoping we get one in the dark, basically. It's starting to get a little dark for me. I'm just using my sixth sense casting ability, not the baits or any of the rods or products of Sixth Sense, just basically my ability to look at car lights, get blinded, and still cast to the riprap without hitting the rock. Let's see if we can pull out a buzzer beater. Our chance at a buzzer beater was a foul hook set bass. Well, what looked like a bass. And we did it. We didn't reel it in because we were horsing it. We should have just gave him a moment, allowed it to relax. Dudes, I cast better in the dark than I do in the day. Yo, E in the house. E dropping that super chat. E, I appreciate it. That's gonna keep me warm tonight, player. From San Antonio. E dropping that. Oh, E's out there. And he's got 5 on it. All right. He's got 5 on it. Oh, I don't even remember my jam, bro. He's got 5 on it. Grab your fishing pole, homie. He's got 5 on it. Rolling with Silver and me. Atta baby. He's got 5 on it. Hey, hermano, did I win anything at your giveaways? Just so I prepared a list of stuff you'll have to buy. All right. So Frenchie's already got a list of baits that he wants to see thrown on the channel. He's like, look, bro, I'm tired of the baits you throw. But you got to remember, Frenchie, that when the conditions change, we'll start throwing some different baits, Flair. And if you win and you want to see different baits, well, just let me know, dog. If I got it, bro, we can make it happen. But some of your baits are international, bro. Are international, so we ain't got them in the boat. So we'll see what days this week we're gonna be out. For sure we're gonna be out on the weekend because I think it's supposed to be, in comparison to the other days, somewhat pleasant. Now, if it's like 40 something degrees and there's no wind, okay, we'll probably be out. But if there's wind and it's 40 something degrees, well, we'll probably be hibernating. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I do have the gear to be out here and suffer less. But, you know, to get the old bones moving in 40 degrees, that's a little harder with the wind. All right, guys, we got ourselves about 5 more casts. Not this one, because that one ended up in the middle of the water. So we got ourselves about 5 more casts, and then we're gonna roll inside, indoors, get a little warm, see what the temperature is, what the wind is tomorrow, and we might be out here tomorrow. Trying to hit up those bait balls out in the channel, see if we don't catch anything other, or see if we can catch anything other than 3 drums. E, we appreciate you having 5 on it. This is cast number 1, maybe. That one went out into the channel, so we're gonna have to go a couple more casts. You talking about the mustache maniac, bro? The mustache maniac rocking his stash. So dudes, again, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to enter that giveaway for $50 Tackle Warehouse gift card. That was weird. It sounded like my bait hit the railing, but my bait was already in the water. I think that was an assassination attempt. That was weird. All right, 2 more casts, guys. I know I've casted more than what I said, but that's because some of them went into the channel or into the deeper water where I did not intend them to be. Come on, baby. One time. Last cast. Here we go. We got one more. That one went a little too far into the channel. Or the deeper water, I should say. Nope, we got another one. Frickin' the wind is not being very nice right now. There we go. This is the last one. Come on, baby. One time. Buzzer beater, BBL. Let's get it. Negative. Woo! Once you stop casting, then you can start to feel the cold. Then you can start thinking about the temperature. When you're casting, it's mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. But when you're not casting, we mind, and it does matter. I appreciate you guys showing up and showing out. Putting 5 on it. I appreciate that, man. Tackle rehab number, please. What? What are you talking about, unlimited? Whew. It's cold. So I will see you guys probably let's see, today's hump day. Let's take a look at the weather real quick, guys, so we can plan a date. It says it will be 43 tomorrow, and then 39 on Friday. Well, what up? It says 43 tomorrow, partly cloudy. Oh, man. All right, guys, so it says north winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. That does not sound fun. On Friday, it says that it'll be 39, light and variable winds. So Friday's a possibility. And on Saturday, it says 50 degrees. So that sounds somewhat pleasant. And 55 on Sunday with 30% chance of rain. So we're gonna play this one by ear and see what happens. We might get brave enough to come out on Friday when it's 39 degrees, but it's going to be light and variable winds. So light and variable winds is not bad. On the day that it's frickin' 43 and 15-mile-an-hour winds, well, you can count me out. Scott, you're asking them if it rained? Bro, it doesn't matter if it rained in his area because he made it rain in my area, dog. Because he put 5 on it. Frenchie, you already set me up for tomorrow, bro? I told you it's going to be 43 and windy. 43 and windy sounds not pleasant. Hey, Scott, I appreciate you keeping an eye on these vatos, keeping them in line over here, friggin' watching other live fishermen. Yeah, pues, dudes. How many other fishermen you know who come out here in the cold, catch some drum? Gotta get my bumpers on, bros. Bump, bump, bump it up. I don't want to give Silver any more scarring. The old girl has got her fair share of scars. All right, I got Rob trying to egg me on, just telling me to bring a kite. Dude, we could do some kite fishing. I'll put a hook on it and some fishing line, and then I'll just drop it near, you know, kind of like those guys who fight kites. I'll drop it near the water. Boom, bros. We're on to something. You see, we just gotta all team up to come up with good ideas. We'll go ahead and they won't even know it's coming, bro. They're used to boats and all this other stuff, but they ain't used to kites. These fish will have no idea what hit them. See, guys? We're starting a coalition. Whatever it takes to catch these dummies. Trying to get ourselves a little closer. For some reason, I always end up at this frickin' cleat right here. It's always the same cleat that I end up on. Whew. It's freezing, boys. I gotta go get the truck, guys. Keep an eye on the stuff. Where are the keys? I got keys coming from overseas.
Drop my mic.
That's what you do when you did good, but I just dropped my mic for no reason. All right, guys, so what we need to discuss here is we could potentially, on one of these days on the weekend or whatever, because the way these guys are getting 30-pound bags out here, and I'm talking about multiple 30-pound bags, the way they're doing it is essentially they're going out and they're scoping, which I ain't got nothing against that. Got it on my boat. I just never use it. So, we can go scoping. It's just we gotta decide as a channel, do we wanna go scoping? We can do one episode maybe where we're live, or we're using the active target, because I got active target, not live scope. We can use the active target and go fish around and find out that way, or we can continue to use the side imaging and stuff like that and go that route, because that is how we caught those drum today. We basically saw where the birds were at, but initially we saw some bait fish as we were cruising through, and all we did was stop and hit them up wherever we saw bait fish on the side imaging. But it is as much my channel as it is yours, guys. So if you guys want to see some live targeting, then we can do that. Mr. Creel, I assume that vote is for no active targeting. Okay, we got to vote for some of both. Jerk bait and a shaky head. But I mean, like I said, this is as much my channel as your channel, guys. So you guys let me know how you want to do it, and we'll make it work. If we got to fish around and find out without active target, then so be it. Or if you guys want to see some attempts at 30-pound bags, then we'll do that too. It's just, you know, we'll come to an agreement either way. This will definitely be on whatever day we have more time. So it won't be on Friday if we come out on Friday. It'll be on Saturday or Sunday, depending. So, however the channel decides. Be back at it again, back at it to win. What up, Super Dave? That sounds like something my parents say when I wasn't getting my way. What are you talking about, Mr. Creel? What'd I say? However you guys want to do it, bros. I mean, you guys have never seen me use it out here, and it's on there. And I'm not saying I'm the best at it. I'm just saying we could give it a shot. We could not. Either way works for me. I'm out here throwing lines, so I'm good either way. What up, Super Dave? In the house. Today we only caught ourselves 3 drum and 1 largemouth. I think it was a largemouth. Could have been a spotted bass. Kind of feel like it was a largemouth. Don't remember. The 3 drum were inside of bait balls that we used the birds to key in on where the bait was. And then we started hanging out with the birds. Oh, now I see it. He's talking about we will come to some kind of agreement. Yeah, bros, whatever you guys want. This. My net's back here with friggin' drum grossness. So you guys let me know, and you don't have to let me know now. You can think about it, you can sleep on it, and then decide, you know what, I'm feeling like we shouldn't, or I'm feeling like we should. Either way works. We're good to go. We've been doing it this whole time without it, so no big deal. We can run up on those bait balls with side imaging just the same. We'll just have to do some random fan casting to see if we can get up in them, just kind of like we did today. And hopefully they ain't drum. Stupid drum. So thank you guys for tuning in. We are buttoned up right here. We are ready to roll. I'm pretty sure we're ready to roll. So you guys let me know. And hopefully, wherever you're at, it's warm enough to fish around and find out. I mean, apparently it's warm enough here, even though most people would think it's not. Bro, I am the drummer boy right now, bro. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's good for Christmas time, right? A little drummer boy action, you know, whatever. You know, I'll get in there, do my drum line and whatever. Unlimited, thank you for showing up, dog. So we'll see what we do. And more than likely, it'll be Friday when we get back on, because that wind is gonna kick up, and I'm not gonna be a fan of that for sure. So you guys do your thing, bros. appreciate you showing up. Remember, fish around and find out. I appreciate you getting 5 on at E. I'm gonna have to start singing Christmas songs. That's what I gotta start doing, bros. "50-mile-an-hour winds, you can keep them up there, Tom. But that's why they call you the Windy City player." Hold on a second, guys. We got a late submission here. We got a late submission. If you're still on, we got ourselves a late submission of some drumming action. We got ourselves a drum line here. I think this is my homie Escott trying to, oh dang, trying to freaking play drums on my drum set. If you guys watch Drumline, ooh, that's really disrespectful when they do that. Watch out, little Escott coming through. All right, vatos, I will see you probably Friday. Peace out, homies.